slightly less bad story, but I think it's funny. But you know what? It's probably not the best. I went to the gym on Thursday, which is yesterday. Yeah, I went to the gym 2 days ago. Sorry, Wednesday. So when my voice was like shot, I went to the gym anyway, right? Because my body didn't feel sick. It's just if I were to drink or eat too much, my throat hurts, you know? But like if I talk, my throat hurts. It's just like, it feels like there's like something clawing there. But it doesn't mean I can't fucking go to the gym. So I went to the gym anywho's. And then I saw a person that is like... Okay, I will say this. My gym is low-key full of hot people. Alright, when I say hot, I don't mean attractive. I mean like bodies built. My gym is full of fit people. Like, I'm talking people with like big biceps, toned abs. You know, like biceps the size of a continent. That's like my gym. I don't know why we decided to sign up to the gym that all like the tryhards sign up to. You know what I'm saying? Fucking everybody in that stupid ass gym are like tryhards. Someone asked to like, they're like, oh, can I like tap in? Right? And I'm like, yeah, sure, you can tap in. And then they fucking set the weight. I'm not even kidding. When I say max, chat, I mean max. Like, there are weights. So I was using it's not a pull-up machine, but it's like a machine that like, it's a stick and then you pull it down. It's like to work out your back and your chest, right? I want you to know, usually if I do like the pull, it's a pull down, the lat pull downs. So I was using the lat pull down machine. Usually I go for like, I would like to say I go for like, 400 pounds. Like giga maxed out weights. Because I'm just super strong and buff like that. But just for the sake of the story, I'm gonna mention a random number that isn't true. Okay? Because obviously I do bigger, but I don't want to make people insecure. So just for the sake of the story, I'll say like... I do like I don't know, like 8 kilograms. Or like plus 5. If recently like maybe like 12 or 13 kilogram. How much is that? 8! No way! Wait, was a kilogram to labas? Ito, 17 pounds. but okay, I want you to know, people like, that's not that bad. I started with no weights, okay? I started with like no weights. Now I have setting 1. So that's really pretty big. So I usually do like 17 pounds. Alright? This fucking giga freak psycho decided to do lat pull downs max setting, which is like 100 something pounds or something. It was super heavy. Hold on. Yeah, it was like 100 something. It was big. Like, he had to like put it like 10 times heavier, and then he did his reps and I didn't see it until I sat there. I held on and I stayed up. Like, I was like, alright, my turn. What? And my hands were just like up in the sky, like I'm dangling. I'm like, what do I do? why no go down, man? They never reset the weights. They never do. This fucking annoying piece of shit. Bro couldn't even make it budge with the body weight. You know what's so crazy? Chat, there is one workout it's a pull-up machine, but then it's like a supported pull-up machine, right? So there's like a chair, and then you're supposed to like be on the chair as you're doing pull-ups, and then you can set the weight. So like the heavier it is, the easier it is, So it's like, oh yeah, assisted pull-ups. This is the assisted pull-up machine, right? The thing like on the bottom of your knee, it basically like helps pull you up. So it's not as hard as a normal pull-up. It's like easier than a normal pull-up, right? So the heavier you set this machine, the easier it becomes. That's kind of the logic. So usually when you're setting up, you should do like half your weight plus a little bit more, because usually it gets a little heavy. One time when I was using this, one of my friends set it to like their easy level, but one of my friends is giga big, all right? Like my friend is like a big dude. So they're heavier. So half their weight is around like 40 something kilograms, like 88 pounds. Like they basically set it to 88 pounds. You were sent flying. No, chat. They set it to like 90 pounds. And I was like, all right, let me try the machine. I sat down. That's the end of the story. Like, the machine doesn't go down. I sat there and it didn't go down at all. I just kind of sat there like a chair. So I'm just sitting and I'm like, okay. and I let both my hands go, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just chilling. It's actually quite a nice view up there. So I was like, well, this is great. Huh. I just sat there for a little bit. It's a nice little break. It's not a pull-up. It's a push-down. I will say, though, when I went to the gym the other day, I saw this person who was like... Okay. I thought they were kind of attractive, but... Okay, you know, here's... Okay, this is how I can describe it. Let me zoom out so I can use my hands to point it out, alright? I thought they were attractive. Yes. However, they had, like, this really nice tone... Because they're wearing, like, a tank top. You know, I say they because until today I still don't know. Like me, I was there with Kana, and I was like, they have a really nice line from their arm to like their chest area because they're wearing like a tank top. Now here's the thing, I don't know if you got tits or if you don't got tits. You know me, Chad. You know me. I find people who look androgynous very attractive, and this person looks really, really androgynous. It's a very beautifully handsome person. You know what I'm saying? They looked androgynous as fuck. However, there is like a muscle they had. Like they were really fucking toned. You don't understand, chat. Like they were really, really toned. Their arms are so toned. And then they were like doing this workout that kind of like shows the line between their arm to their like side area, right? And I can see it because they were wearing a tank top. And I wanted to see, like, at first I was like, damn, I didn't know a muscle like that existed. That was where it started. I was like, at first I was like, oh, they're cute. And then I went to, oh my God, how do you have muscles there? Like, you're telling me there is a side armpit muscle? You know, because now I want to work on my side armpit muscle. I didn't fucking know that existed, right? So I was like, wait. And now it dawned on me. I'm like, you got tits or you don't got tits? Because I'm looking. And if, okay, I just want to let you know, if you want to look at like a part of a muscle, especially in that area, it kind of looks like you're looking at their tit, you know? Like, no matter what, even though you're not looking at their tit, it looks like you're looking at their tit. And now I'm like, now I don't know whether it's fine, but I really wanted to see it because I want to know what the fuck that muscle is. And then it went to, wait, is it wrong to look? Now here's the situation, chat. They had a machine, right? They were doing like basically this is a machine where you hold the sides and then you're supposed to like press your hands in like this. You know, it's like what? Like 1, 2, 3. I don't know what machine that's called. But it's basically supposed to work your chest area, you know? They didn't have a camera set up too, right? No, they don't. Now here's the reverse flies. I think it's what it is. I don't use that machine. So it's kind of like it's like you press it, you know, your hands are like far apart and then you press it in. And that machine faces forward. I was doing sit-ups. Like I was doing like incline sit-ups. There's a machine, like there's a chair that like it's like this. You put your legs on the top and then you do sit-ups, right? And that sit-up faces that machine. So whether you like it or not, there's this one person sitting here. I'm doing sit-ups. Every time I sit up, I'm like looking at them. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're facing each other. So that is the situation I'm talking about. Like, no matter what, I am just fucking looking at you. Like, every time. And for those of you that, like, work out, do you know that feeling of, like, zonking out mid-workout because you're just so exhausted? That's me. No, it's like, when you're working out, chat, there will be times where you're just, like, zonking. You know, like, you just, like, stare and you're like, wow. All right, then. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. It's like that. It's like, yeah, you're zoning out. You're not looking at anything and you're not thinking about anything at all. You're just like, 1 rep down, 1 more to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, okay, I have this, I have to do this after this, and then I have to do that. Like, you're not really thinking of much. You're thinking about how much reps you have. You don't really think of anything. You're not really looking at anything, but you're like blank staring. So I was doing like an incline sit-up, and chat, I was just like default, like my eyes just kept looking at them, you know, because I do find them cute. Plus, I'm also like, you look so androgynous. You don't even get it. It's to the point that I even told Kana, I'm like, damn, they cute. And Kana was like, damn, they cute. And it's like, wait a minute, they cute? Should we ask? Is it a they? Here's the thing, right? I talk to Kana in Indo usually, and I have said this before. Indo don't got no pronouns. Alright, we don't got no pronouns. So I was like, oh, dia lucu ya gitu, kayak dia rada apa ya? So it's like we say dia is like they by default. So I was like, they're kind of handsome. They're kind of pretty, like that. You can only say like handsome or pretty. That's the only like gendered thing we got. And kind of looked and was like, hey, handsome, huh? So I was like, damn, I kind of want to, you know, I kind of want to say hi, but I'm never going to do that. I just want you to know, I'll never ever do that. But I was like, I kind of want to say hi, but I also like, don't really know, you know? So I'm like, damn, well, whatever. I'm just gonna finish my workout and think about it later. So I was doing my sit-ups, you know, and then I zonked out. And then I do sit-ups and I zonk out. You wanna know the horrible twist to the story, chat? After I was like halfway through my last set, right? I mean, my last rep. Yeah. This very attractive person, this handsome / beautiful person was like sitting on the machine. And then a girl walks up to them, leans in, kisses them, turns around, and like stares me dead in the eye. And now I feel like a home-wrecking, disgusting piece of shit. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, I feel like a home-wrecker, bro. Instantly, I was like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. You know what? I was like zonking, and I was like, I'm just gonna look down, bro. I'm gonna look up. Damn, the gym ceiling looks very different today. Ooh. Yeah, they were like, get off my lawn, ass move. I feel like a home-wrecking piece of shit. I didn't do nothing, but I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of like, I was like building up the courage, you know? Like, I would never talk to anyone in public, but this person was like so cute. It's like not, you know. I like androgynous people, all right? I find them attractive. And if you were there, you'd understand. They were one of the most androgynous looking people you've ever met.
And smiled and pointed to her aga.
You were molesting them with your eyes. You should have looked her back and smiled and pointed to her. Thanks, chat. I should have. You know what? You're right. I should have looked at Kana, looked at them. Oh, man. But I was working up the courage to like say hello. They were really cute though. God damn it. I felt like a homewrecker. I felt like a genuine fucking homewrecker. It was disgusting. I don't know who they were, but goddamn. They were cute. They were cute. And also, I think it's because every time I want you to... This is the POV, right? Let me see if I can tilt my model. Alright, this is a POV. I went 1. I'm doing like sit-ups. So I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing sit-ups, and every time I sat up, I just like stared at them. So I was like, oh. And then back down. Oh.
You should have channeled your Inalumi and hit them with your Riz face, then use your Deku voice and say, hey baby girl. It's so bad that they will realize you are absolutely not a threat to their relationship.
I don't think it's a threat. I think they just realize I've been oogling. I've been oogling their partner, bro. Shit. I've been oogle-woogling their partner and it's bothering them. And you know what? Fair, girl. Like, I am not even mad. Okay, it's one of those things like, I am now just disgusted and disappointed in myself. Alright? Like, she giga fair for that. You know, like, you protect your lover. But goddamn, now I'm disappointed and disgusted at the person that I have become. Type shit. So I'm like, I'm not looking at nobody no more.
Don't worry, he had no idea as far as he was concerned. His GF just gave him a kiss.
You're so right. I should probably ignore the fact that she stared me dead in the eye. That's on me though. That's on me, bro. I overstepped. You know, I was like scouting the area. Turns out the area is claimed, right? I didn't know that. I am but a dog sniffing around. You know how it feels like, chat? When that happened, I felt like, you know when your dog, like you're walking your dog, and then your dog like sniffs something that another dog is pissed on, and they're like, oh, I should probably stay away from that. That's how I felt. I'm just a dog sniffing around, you know? Just a nosy dog. Ah, shit. This has pee in it.